Wow.
Okay.
You sure you're recording?
Well, we are. We are indeed. I see the red light on. Okay. Bulletproof Underwear, episode 220. And get the hell out of the shot.
Birds.
I'm kidding around. Don't look at me like that. Ew, I'm fucked.
Tell her we're laughing. Tell her we're laughing with it.
They're laughing
We
because
love
of me.
you.
All right, so
We're laughing because you're an asshole.
she can hear that.
What a tick.
Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 225. Mandeh button. Take one. All right.
Good enough.
I know. So we're still going to do the clapping. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because I always like to clap. All right.
You've done that 224 prior times.
Too damn many times. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 225. Ah! I'm your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And today we are blessed by having one of the classiest, most sophisticated, most polite, genteel ladies of gaming, none other than Miss Mandeh Button. Yeah!
I'll take it. He's totally bullshitting you guys, but I'll take it. Couldn't do it, Yam.
That thing just about killed me. Just off camera, I'm getting a little signal here that somebody needs a cigarette lighter. Here you go.
Uno lighter. Por favor.
Oh, well, how the hell is everybody?
Well, you can see again. That's always a good thing.
Well, yeah, I could actually see. I like
What
big.
doesn't Flex have a soundboard for?
I like
That's
big
actually
guns,
my-
and I cannot lie.
That's actually my wife.
Oh,
That's hers.
Well,
But
she
she's-
ain't getting that shit back, right?
She's very good with handguns, man. She can like take a 45 and put them in a 10 ring consistently.
that's scary.
Well, I guess that kept you on your good behavior.
That's good, man. Because if anybody messes with her, they don't know who they're messing with.
Well, good thing she can hold her own.
Yep.
Yeah,
Also
no-
bad for you in a bad situation.
Now, Mandy, we know you got good aim on video games,
Yes.
but how about actual firearms?
No. God, no. I'm a city girl. We can't even do that in the city, so.
Have you ever shot a gun or a BB gun or?
Oh yeah, but not.
Nerf gun?
It's not like you can just do it all the time here. Like we have firing ranges, but that's a hassle, honestly.
And it costs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like up
mean,
here,
for-
you get like a lot of people that shoot like rifles. You're not getting like handguns really, except for like maybe a little bit here and there in the city. But it's mostly like, hey, let's go shoot some deer.
Some deer.
Some
Well-
deer. There's deer everywhere, dude.
Hey, deer hunting's a big deal here in Minnesota. Don't
We
you know
have
that?
a bunch of the people I work with actually shoot like bow and arrow and crossbow and kill deer. Like sit up
Yeah.
in like the little wooden houses and trees and just kill deer all the time.
Well, that's pretty cool. Now, you know, the thing about that is the least appealing to me is like, okay, you shot and killed your deer. Now you have to fucking deal with a dead deer and you got to get your hands all in deer guts.
I was actually
like-
talking to one of my friends at work about this today. So in the state of Pennsylvania, it's illegal to sell like any kind of deer meat that like you kill. So like if someone kills like a deer, for instance, and they want to sell like the jerky, it's not legal for them to sell the jerky. So what she can technically do is like give you the meat and suggest someone that can process the meat for you into jerky, but that's pretty much it.
Right. There's
Wow.
little side steps around all that stuff.
Yeah, because
You
I was
got-
trying to talk her into like getting some deer jerky because that season's pretty much about right now. And she actually caught a deer yesterday and shot it and killed it. And I was like, wow, some fucking deer jerky sounds great right now. Can't do it.
Wow. Well, I got a workaround for that. It's like what you do is you make your deer jerky, and instead of selling the deer jerky and telling people that you're selling deer jerky, what you do is you offer the deer jerky, one piece of deer jerky free, and you're selling Bible tracts.
You can use it for the napkin afterwards.
And like, okay, and here's your free, here's your free deer jerky, and there's your Bible tract. That'll be $5.
Only Yam would go that far. No, but any of you guys ever had deer jerky? Like that shit is, oh my god.
Well, I've had beef jerky.
Not the same, Yam.
My cousin makes deer jerky that's unbelievably good.
It's more of like not gamey, but kind of gamey, but like meaty. I don't really know how to describe it.
Well, beef jerky is meaty.
Beef jerky is like a fibery meaty. Like it's a different kind of consistency on the actual jerky. Of course, I guess it depends on how you do the jerky too.
Well, I like to make sun jerky.
Sun jerky? What's that?
No, just kidding. Anywho,
Good job, Yam.
so is this jerky? Is this kosher? There's no reason that the Jewish people couldn't have this jerky, right?
I mean, I guess technically yes.
And Indian people can eat it because it's no cow is in it.
Exactly. So I work with a lot of really weird people, and I don't mean like weird as in like they're actually weird, but like different people, I guess is a better word for it.
Diverse.
Thank you. So we we work with a lot of people that are from Nepal, which if you don't know is like kind of like basically a tiny little country, like kind of cupped by India in a sense.
Its balls are cupped by India.
They're like the balls of India. There you go. The very tiny balls of India. And basically we're going over like how you can't have beef, and I was like, well, if you go to a burger place and you eat buffalo's not technically beef, is it? So can you eat a hamburger with buffalo?
Would that be a bypass? Would that
And
would that
he
be
couldn't
a workaround?
he couldn't answer. Like I don't think he knew what a buffalo was. And I'm like trying to describe like a giant cow. He's like, no cow, and I'm like, it's not a fucking cow.
It's not a cow. It's not a
It's
cow.
a cow with a carpet on it, man. It's a cow with a carpet.
Now, I don't think anybody milks buffaloes, do they?
I wouldn't want to find out.
I think it's pretty hard to milk a buffalo, dude.
I'm not going to try milking a buffalo.
Have you ever seen a buffalo in real life? They're intense.
I think I've seen them at the zoo. They're big. They're fucking huge.
They're woolly,
Yeah.
they're scary, and they smell bad.
We have like a park in Pittsburgh, like outside of Pittsburgh, that has like a bunch of them that are just free roaming in like an enclosure, obviously, but like a large enclosure. And you can just walk up and watch them do shit. Pretty cool. Smell like shit, and they're huge, but cool.
Well, if you're a buffalo, you probably don't notice the smell.
No, they don't care.
It's like, God damn, I hate being a buffalo. The thing is, it's like I stink so bad, and I can't stop stinking. We should do them a favor and give them some Axe body spray.
Just spray them down.
Sprayed buffaloes down. It takes
I'm
a
sure
whole...
PETA wouldn't agree with that.
Did you hear the latest about Axe body spray?
Oh God, what
No,
now?
what?
They supposedly they put actual pheromones in Axe body spray
I wouldn't be surprised.
that are in there to attract women.
So where do they get the pheromones? Just like beaver piss or
Horse
something?
piss.
Horse piss.
Essence of
No.
fuckboy. That's essentially what it is.
I don't know.
So if you put Axe body spray on a horse, then oh my God,
All the women are going to be attracted to the horse. That's
well, they do
that
say
horse
size
is going to
does
get a lot
matter,
of action.
and
Yeah.
They
Well,
say size does matter, and horse, has.
that's a whole other kind of porn that I'm not going to dive into.
Well, they have these things called donkey shows that.
How do we get here?
How the fuck did we? Okay, great turn. How was New York?
Yeah. Okay, so if anybody doesn't know, Mandeh, where did you go and what did you do? Tell the audience.
We went, and I say we as in me and Bojangles, who is my partner in crime on Call of Duty, and I guess like every other FPS now. We play a lot of Overwatch, surprisingly. But yeah, me, her, and her sister got a place in Times Square for the weekend and went to New York Comicon, and it was fucking awesome.
Wow. Times Square.
Yeah, we had like I mean, I guess I could say it because it doesn't really matter. I'm not there. But it was a place in between 8th and 9th Ave and 51st Street. So we were really, really close to where like the Jarvis Center Convention Center was. So we literally would wake up, go get brunch or breakfast, go stand in line, get into the convention center and do all the craziness that was going on there and rinse, repeat for a couple of days. And it was fucking great.
So that was your first Comic-Con or have you been before?
Yeah. That was my first Comic-Con, and
wow, that was a good one.
It was intense. Like, they had record-breaking numbers this year. They had so many people. They were so fucking crowded. The first day that we were there, we actually stood in line for like 2.5 hours to get in because the line had wrapped around the fucking building 3 times, and we're just like, what is this?
Oh my!
Yeah, so we spent that time kind of trash talking these 2 girls that got in front of us somehow. Like there was a split in the line and they snuck in and then tried to say they were there the whole time. And I'm just like, I'm not about to get arrested in the middle of New York City over this. Just fucking go. We're going to sit here and public shame you for the next 2 hours though. So that was interesting.
Do you have pictures of them we can post?
I have tons of pictures actually.
You know what? You should Skype send me a couple of pictures and I'll flash them up here.
Oh.
Just ones that you really think would be good.
There was I know Flex has got Overwatch, but have you seen any of the Overwatch stuff, Ian?
I'm familiar with it. I haven't played the game, but you know, I'm connected, baby.
There was so many good Overwatch game or cosplays, not gameplays. Wow. There was like I don't even know, like 7-8 foot tall Reinhardt, which he's one of like the tank characters, and he's in this big like metal armor with this big axe. This guy's walking around with like a larger than life, is what they call cosplay, and I'm just like, what is this?
Wow.
And I don't know, like everything there, it was kind of like a shock. Like being, for one, in New York City, which is like something on its own that's completely like its own experience. But doing that and then like going right into Comicon and being like, what is this? And it's fun. You're literally around hundreds, well not hundreds, but like tens of thousands of people that have like interests that you do, and you meet a lot of really cool people.
Right, cool. So you saw a lot of cool cosplay then, right?
I think we got to like 60-something Harley Quinns before we stopped counting.
Oh my God.
When we were in line, we would just scream out, 15! 16! As they would walk by. And then eventually they started picking up on, they're like, are you counting Harleys? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of you.
Wow. You know, E for effort, though.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. That's kind of like the cosplay thing with New York Comic Con, is they're really accepting of like literally whatever you want to do, as long as it's like within their safety measures. But yeah.
Now, see, so I want to know.
Did you see so many people that you can't even remember them all?
You have no idea. I'll send Yam after this is done and over with. I took a picture, like I held my phone up as far as I could reach, and just took like a panoramic picture of like all the people that were there.
All the people.
And it's intense. Like, you're shoulder to shoulder. People are, like, running into you. There's no, like, organization to how you're moving across everything. It was interesting.
Wow. Sounds like a concert.
No personal space at all.
Yep, sounds like a concert.
Were there any, you know, morbidly obese Harley Quinns? I think that'd be cool.
No, there was... this is pretty awful. And, like... Whatever, if you're a morbidly obese person, nothing personal. But this lady who, on the first day we were going in, or the second day, we're sitting outside the gate waiting, because we learned after the first day to get there early, wait outside the gate until 10 o'clock, and then just walk right in the front doors instead of waiting in line. But there's like these tables that have lanes so that people would walk down the lanes and get like their security checks and their bags and stuff. And this lady who is, I mean, literally large, very, very large, comes through on one of those little tiny fucking scooters. And she tries to get down the lane and she just can't fit. And she goes again, she can't fit, and she's getting pissed off. And she turns around to the security guy and starts screaming at him. She's like, I can't fit through the lanes, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like,
did he like grease her up or something?
No. But you could tell that he was very like angry and he just was not trying to deal with the situation. And he just like, just drive through it. And she just plowed through all of these peoples and just literally gave no fucks. And yeah.
That's my mantra.
Yeah.
No fucks to give, man.
The same guy stood outside the New York Comicon gates and was had one of those like mega horns, and he's would say random things like the pound sign is not a hashtag. Women that wear yoga pants, 30% of them don't even know how to do yoga, and just like smart out shit like that the whole time.
Wow, pearls of wisdom.
Pretty much. He's like, the Green Lantern wasn't actually a superhero. just
man. Really? I worshipped him, man. That's just wrecking my buzz.
Yeah.
So
what are some of your favorite comic characters? I mean, what are your favorite comics?
Surprisingly, like, I'm not uber into comics. Like, I went to New York Comicon, which is slightly ironic because it's not even just like a comic thing anymore. It's more of like, you have your TV stuff, you have your online personalities that are there, you have artists that I went and found and was like, oh my god, fangirl moment. But yeah, like I enjoy comics. Like, I've read like Walking Dead comics, which I don't really think people really count that as like a comic. But I kind of just went to enjoy the experience, and yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a nerd when it comes to comics, I'm sorry.
Well, I thought, as like, you'd like throw off a couple of, well-known comics or something like that.
You don't need to be a comic book aficionado to go to Comicon.
Well,
No,
seriously.
Surprisingly, like, the convention isn't really even about comics anymore. Like, you have, like, the DC and the Marvel and stuff like that, and I get that. I understand, like, the premises of most of those stories, but most of it is, like, not even comic book related anymore, and that's kind of weird.
Well, it's like related in such a way that it's like these are fictional things that people think are cool, mostly nerd people.
Exactly.
which you would not say that you're
some
not
interesting nerds. Like, I know that there's probably a decent amount of the population out there that are like hardcore gamers that are literally like the lives in your mother's basement type people. They come out to play for New York Comic Con.
Wow.
And there are some interesting ass people.
But they're demons out, do they?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's kind of the spirit of the whole thing is to cosplay and have fun. Bojangles actually cosplayed, and we literally would be walking for like 10 minutes and someone would pull her aside and be like, you're taking a picture with me? Can you take a picture with me? Blah, blah, blah. And she probably took pictures with like, I don't know, 50 plus people.
Wow. What was she?
Zabuza from Naruto.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if you know the character. I'm not a Naruto person, but the guy walks around with this like 8-foot tall giant like sword scythe. Not really a scythe. I don't know what to really call it, to be honest with you. But her dad fabricated this giant sword for her to walk around with. Dang. And anytime I would lose her, you would see the top of it. It was a black sword. You would see the top just kind of going like this across the aisle, and I could find her every time.
So she like completely stands out.
Oh yeah, I'll probably pull a picture. But it was funny. You would see her in the other aisle, and it almost looks like a shark head because it comes up to like a point, and it looked like a little shark head just bobbing, or fin bobbing over the top of the aisle.
Cool. So did you get to meet any celebrity type peoples? People that you would consider a celebrity?
I got to meet a famous artist that I've been following forever, and I went super fangirl and bought 2 of her prints and was like, I I never do this, but I've literally been following you since like 2011. You're awesome. Fangirling, I'm sorry. And she was really cool about it. And she like special signed the prints really nicely. And she's like, "Oh, it was great talking to you." And I'm like, yeah, you too. Shit.
But what is this person's name?
Megan Lara. She's an artist. She does kind of like pop culture almost things, but she does like a Art Nouveau type thing, and she's done like a lot of T-shirts and things like that. And yeah, really fucking good artist.
All right. So were there like any YouTubers hanging out, running around?
I know Logan Paul was there. The guy that was like Vine, then went YouTube. Which, by the way, Vine got closed down today.
Yeah. So is Vine like shut down?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, they're completely shutting it down.
Periscope's kicking its ass, right?
Periscope is doing good, but like a lot of the people that were on Vine went to like YouTube or went to like Facebook video, and they're making more money off sponsorships on that than what they did making the 5-second, 10-second videos on Vine.
Yeah.
Which is sad. It only lasted 3 years.
Yeah, my Twitter feed will never be the same.
I know.
Yeah,
but of course,
we'll
like
miss you.
Instagram came out with the ability to do the videos, like the short videos on that on their platform too, which kind of killed a lot of the things that were left. People on Instagram get paid fucking bank for some of their sponsorships.
So you'd feel sorry for like the guy who's like, we're gonna buy you Vine for like $100 gazillion dollars, and now they're like oh I'm crying.
Oh, we fucked up. By the way, I don't know if it'll pick it up. But that's Bojangles and her giant sword.
Oh my God! It's
Jesus
huge.
Christ, you are not kidding.
Yeah. That's actually, she found another cosplayer that was cosplaying the same character, found her and was like, "Who's this bigger?" And she holds it up and it's like this much bigger, and we're like, every time a guy, like literally, it would always be a guy would come up and be like, "Who's this bigger?" And hers would be bigger every time, and she's like, What? Come at me, bro.
Actual dick measuring contest.
Pretty much, and she beat him every fucking time. It was great, and like mind you, it's massive, and it looks like it weighs like literally 20-30 pounds. It weighed 5 pounds. It's all foam.
Well, good. Otherwise, it's kind of awkward having to like tote this thing everywhere. You know, this humongous thing.
Yeah, and it's very wide. It's very like narrow, but it's very wide at the same time. And when we were leaving from our hotel, or I guess our B&B, and I was going home, and she was going for the last day at the con. She had to carry this awkward ass sword in the rain as it's wrapped up in trash bags because she had nothing else to keep it like from getting wet. As the wind is blowing every which way, and we're like soaking wet, which I ended up getting fucking bronchitis when I got home, and we're soaking wet. It's cold as fuck out. She's this awkward thing that's doing this. Our umbrella like ended up flying away. It was fucking awful.
Yeah, New York sucks. Fuck New York. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I guess like when the hurricane hit, it was that weekend, so we got like all the after effect from it, and it fucking sucked balls.
Yeah.
Like my whole bus ride home, the bus is doing this.
Eee.
Yeah.
So how did you
scary.
like New York? How did you like Times Square and just like being in New York? Have you been before?
That's the second time I've been in New York. It's been a long time since I've been there, a couple years definitely. And it was interesting. Like I don't really remember a lot of the little things when I went the first time because we did like the touristy things, like going to the Empire State Building, going to the statue. Well, we didn't go to the Statue of Liberty, but we did the ferry around it because it was off. We did like the Ellis Island, and we went to New Jersey and went to medieval times, like the super touristy shit. And this time around, it was kind of like I hop off my bus. I'm in the middle of New York. I can literally do whatever the fuck I want to do. So I did.
So you figure that if you can make it there, you can make it.
You can literally do
anywhere.
whatever you want to do.
You
Yeah.
can make it there. You can make it any.
I will tell you, that is like the biggest culture shock you will ever see in your fucking life. Like, I mean, well, not really for you. You live in like by San Francisco. That's pretty much.
I visited New York City, and when I got back home, San Francisco seemed like absolutely sleepy.
Yeah, like everything seems dull compared to that. It's so busy, and there's so many people doing so many things, and it's a lot to take in. Like, even me living in Pittsburgh, which is a relatively bigger city, you don't see that kind of density and that much like culture in one area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking surreal, man. I mean,
It really is. It's a beautiful fucking city, though. Beautiful city. I still like Chicago more, but whatever.
Did you take any subway rides?
We avoided the subway completely, actually.
Ah.
We got an Airbnb, which, if you don't know what that is, it's like you can rent out someone's like apartment or home or whatever, which ended up saving us a lot of money. That ended up being $240 a night instead of the $580 or whatever it was for a fucking hotel. And we had a whole apartment to ourselves essentially, and it was really fun. But we strategically planned it extremely close to wherever we needed to be. And since it was 3 females, we didn't really want to like venture out too far or be out too late at any time. So we kind of stayed in our little parameter, didn't really do too much outside of our box, sadly. But that was more of like a safety concern for us.
Yeah, well, I figure if Bojangles walking around with his giant-ass sword, you're probably pretty safe.
I'm going to beat you to death with this foam sword.
Well, they don't know it's foam.
It was actually more deadly that I was holding around the rod that went in it, which was a wooden rod covered in plastic. So, worst case scenario, anyone got a little too frisky, you just beat the shit out of you with this rod.
yeah.
So did you bring home any souvenirs besides Comicon stuff, like little I Love New York kind of tchotchkes and shit?
Oh yeah, we got the I Love New York shit, which by the way is so fucking expensive. $25 a t-shirt.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a little mad at myself. And then we walked past the store that had them for 15, like 3 blocks down. I was so fucking pissed. But I got like a bunch of like the New York Comicon-y stuff, like a lot of the magazines, I have the lanyards, and there was 2 pops that I picked up that were special edition pops that I got. One was Shane from The Walking Dead, and the other one is Deadpool with a chef hat, and he's flipping pancakes.
Oh, wow.
And
swag. Came home with swag.
Sadly, like, the Shane pop, it was the last Shane pop in New York Comic-Con on the last day of New York Comic-Con.
Wow. Now, that would probably really impress me if I knew what the hell a Shane pop was.
So, Shane from The Walking Dead was Rick Grimes, the main character's partner in, like, the police force. And
oh, yeah, I know who Shane is. I thought you said shame pop. Like.
Oh, no. Shane Walsh from The Walking Dead.
What's a pop, anyway?
Pop, like the
little plastic character.
Big-headed plastic characters.
Oh, okay. It's like a bobblehead little kind of
Yeah, kind of. Hold on.
Okay, folks, we're about to see a pop. We're going to pop a top. Wow, that is a consistent background. Okay, drum roll, please.
There we go. So, pop.
Oh, there you go.
It's a New York Comicon exclusive. Sadly, the reason why this was the last pop available for Shane in New York Comic Con is because he was damaged. And I get up and I was waiting in line, get up to the guy, because you had to wait in line, in like this big line, to just buy the pops. It was kind of weird, whatever. But I get there, and they have them on display so you can see how many are left, and I see there's 1 Shane left, and I was like, I'm fucking getting this, I swear. And I get to the line, and I was like, I want the last Shane one. He's like, it's damaged. I was like, I don't even care. Don't even care. Just give me the fucking pop. So, he's kind of, like, bent up a little bit in the corner on the box, but, like, the actual character, perfectly fine. And, Deadpool.
Well, that's cool.
Cool.
So I was pretty happy. Deadpool got a little damaged on the way home, which made me a little sad, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Now, did you see the Deadpool movie that came out a few months ago?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yep.
I love that
I have it on
movie.
DVD, well, Blu-ray somewhere over there.
Yeah, that's a good ass superhero movie.
It was really good. I like Ryan Reynolds. It's definitely redemption for the Green Lantern.
There you go.
Oh, I've always liked Ryan Reynolds back when he played like college student stuff. You know, he was very, very funny.
I just remember the first time that I saw him with like super ripped was Blade Trinity when he played. I guess who was it? No, that wasn't Deadpool. I didn't really know what the character's name was, but yeah, really, really good. If you've ever seen the Blade trilogy.
I haven't. Right now
You're
we're
not?
Netflix. Right now we're Netflix binge watching Arrow.
Oh God, I haven't seen it. Heard it's good.
We're enjoying it. We're enjoying it a lot. Now that dude is ripped in real life. That guy is
Oh yeah,
fucking, yeah.
There's a lot of people cosplaying him too.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can always tell because it's a very noticeable.
Well, they got the hood, you know,
The big green hood and the
bow and
eye
arrow.
makeup and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Stranger Things? I'm assuming you have.
Yeah, I love Stranger Things. Yeah.
I've watched it twice now.
I don't know if I can watch it a second time because there's no surprises.
But you pick up on a lot of the little things that you didn't necessarily pick up on the first time. I will say that.
Yeah. Well, I love the kids. I mean, I don't normally
yeah.
like kids in movies. I generally hate kids, but I like these kids.
Have you picked up on it yet, Flex?
No, I haven't.
Flex.
Yeah,
What are you
check it out.
doing?
What are you doing with your life?
What are you
Playing
doing?
video
Flex?
games, man. Playing Battlefield
Fuck the
1.
video games.
Hours and hours of it.
Video
It's
games?
actually-
What's that?
It's a really quick fucking show to go through. It's only like 6 or 7 hours total for the whole first season. You do it in one day, like.
Yeah. We binge watched it over the course of, I think, 2 days.
Yeah, me and Josh, like, I watched it once, and then Josh wanted to watch it, so we watched it again. And he rewatched it, and I caught bits of that. I guess I've seen it like 2.5 times.
You know, probably the coolest thing is when the mom puts those Christmas lights, you know, up on the wall with the letters, and the like R, U, N. Run! Get the fuck out of there!
There was a lot of Stranger Things cosplays, too. They were really good. A lot of people walking around with, like, lights all over them. There was a bunch of people playing as Eleven, and then they would have someone with, like, a giant Eggo costume on walking around with them. It was fucking great.
Eggos, yeah, Eggos. I love Eggos.
I do, too.
But I
They're
only
good.
like chocolatey chip flavor.
You just pop them right in a toaster.
Hell, I just eat them right out of the fucking freezer, man. They're good.
No.
Well,
You
that's
sound
how
like Josh.
that's how
That's
11
flex.
that's how 11 eats them, just like out of the box.
No, I'm good.
Well,
Josh is that kind of person that can like pull a can off the freaking thing, not even heat it up like a can of soup, and just chow down.
it.
Oh wow. Well,
no.
it saves time. Saves
Nope.
dirty pots and pans.
He prefers
Yeah.
it that way, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go heat mine up.
Yeah, really. Ooh. Well, I like
Yeah.
my Eggos with cream cheese. I make a cream cheese sandwich with 2 Eggos.
That sounds horribly fat but delicious.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, syrup is too messy. I grab them and
Yeah.
take them on the go. I throw them in the car and
I
munch
hate
them
syrup.
while I'm driving. You
I
hate
really-
syrup?
Like I like syrup in a sense, but like it's sticky and it gets everywhere no matter what you do, and it's a bad time.
Well, sometimes it's worth it, but you know when you're on your way to work, you can't do that. But
Yeah.
well, obviously you're no Canadian.
No, I'm good.
Well,
We put
Flex,
ketchup on everything here.
Flex, you're pretty close to Canada, so I'm sure you probably like syrup, right?
Oh, fuck, man. I gotta have syrup to dunk my links, man. What the fuck?
I'm
Yeah.
with him on that one, actually.
Or bacon too.
Question. Is this just a Pittsburgh thing, or do you put ketchup on your, like, scrambled eggs?
I've done that.
But I mean, like,
I haven't
all
done
the
it, but
time.
I know a lot of people that do.
I
What?
had a phase.
If you don't put ketchup on your scrambled eggs, what do you put on your scrambled eggs?
Hot sauce.
Salsa.
Every time.
Those are both acceptable. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, sometimes it's sriracha hot sauce. Sometimes it's tapatio. It's like sometimes Tabasco. It just depends. Like I'll like have I'll be on a.
You have
a kick.
Red's Hot out there? No.
What's it?
Red's Hot.
Are you talking about like the buffalo chicken wing sauce?
No. It's a like a hot sauce.
It's called Red's Hot.
Yep.
Red's Hot. Never heard of it.
It is delicious.
You know,
you can put that literally on anything.
Well,
I did an episode on YouTube where I ate hot sauce. Remember?
Yeah, you did. Like you had a whole bunch of different hot sauces.
What was that one YouTuber? He would like he chugged like a gallon of Tabasco.
Oh, he'd eat anything. That one guy, you mean, that eats spark plugs?
Are you talking about Shoe Nice?
No, Shoe Nice is fucking crazy, but not.
Yeah, that fucker will eat spark plugs, man.
That guy is literally fucking crazy. He was on one of the podcasts that I watched, and he was talking about how he was eating like the caulking from like a caulking gun, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
There's no like nutrient value. What the fuck?
Well, it makes a great snack. It doesn't like, you know.
The guy is like so burnt out from like chugging. Like people are badass and be like, I could chug a whole 40. This guy literally chugs a whole 40.
I used to chug a whole 40 when I drank.
But like chug a 40 and then like a fifth of like vodka. Like,
oh, that's crazy, man. That's alcohol poisoning time, man.
Yeah.
Like anyone that can literally like consume the amount of alcohol that man can consume without dying is unreal.
He must be an alcoholic.
Oh yeah, completely. There's no like he obviously is like very burnt out on something other than alcohol, but mixture of the two, I assume.
Yeah. So you're saying he's not exactly completely all there?
Oh God, no. I'll link you guys after this to the specific podcast he's on, and the first 2 hours they kind of just let him do his own thing, and then after that he's like, okay, well, goes on this random tangent, and the one guy kind of shuts him down, and he's like, all right, well, it's my time to go, gotta go, guys, and he leaves, and they're all just like, what the fuck?
What the hell did we just witness?
It's literally like 2 hours of I don't even know what the fuck that guy said because none of it made sense. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this one guy literally chugged a whole entire gallon of Tabasco sauce, and I wanted to vomit.
Oh my God!
Now, how do you know that it wasn't just like fake Tabasco sauce? He made some kind of like substance that looked like Tabasco, but since you can't,
he gets like an actual like gallon glass jug of it from them, cracks the seal on camera, all in one shot, no edits, starts chugging it.
Oh wow! So it's legit.
It's cruel and unusual punishment to watch.
You know what? When he has to go to the bathroom, that is going to be one unhappy butthole. He's going to have a spicy bung.
It's going to burn.
His brown starfish is going to be stinging.
There's no way that this guy got through this and didn't want... L.A. Beast. That's the guy.
L.A. Beast.
Yeah. He literally... It's this insane, giant Tabasco sauce, gallon, disgusting.
So were his eyes like completely watering, you know, when he was done?
He profusely vomited right after he got like most of it down. Yeah.
Well, you know, if you vomit something right after you ate it, it's still good. You know, you can still use that.
I would rather die. I've also watched that guy bite directly into a cactus and eat a cactus and not care. So.
What a nut.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you're willing to do stupid shit, you can get a little bit of attention.
Crazy shit on YouTube.
Well, you know, that's how Jackass got famous. Is like they're willing to do stupid shit and put it on film, and people will watch it.
Also, why Johnny Knoxville still pisses out of a catheter because he broke his dick.
Yep, that's why you don't. That's why you don't see him.
Johnny Knoxville literally has to piss out a catheter for the last 2 years because he bent
his penis.
Yeah.
How did he do
that?
Look it
up. Some
one of those stunts.
I don't remember exactly what happened, but
the penis is flexible.
I don't know what he did, but he did something with a muscle and tearing and blah, blah, blah. And I'm already getting nauseous thinking about it.
Yeah, let's not talk about it, man.
Like, I don't even own that particular set
Some
of
people
gear.
talk about having a fucking root canal, man.
So this episode of Bulletproof is going to be, like, when you look at it on YouTube, it's going to say, Bulletproof Underwear, 225, Mandeh button, Johnny Knoxville's bent dick.
Johnny K.
Oh, God. Poor Johnny Knoxville. But no, he's rich as shit, has a family somehow. And,
What does he care, man? He don't care.
No. And he actually did good with, what was it, Bad Grandpa or whatever. That was pretty funny.
that was pee your pants funny. It really was.
It's that kind of comedy gets me. It's not a lot of people find it funny, but fucking hilarious.
Well, that's because you have the comic sensibilities of an 11-year-old boy.
Pretty much, yeah.
A lot of people didn't like Bad Santa, but I thought it was funny.
I love
Aren't they
Bad
supposed
Santa.
to be coming out with another Bad Santa? I heard
Bad
something
Santa
about that.
2 is coming out this fall.
Yeah, I'm sure during the Christmas holiday season.
You know what else they're making a sequel to?
What?
What?
Fucking Step Brothers.
No.
Oh,
Yep.
Will Ferrell and that curly-haired guy. That other guy.
I forget his name. Yeah.
The guy that was in Ricky Bobby with him.
Yeah,
He's in, like all the same movies with them.
Yeah, they're in a lot of movies together.
Yeah. But I read something about that the other day, and I'm like, okay. I didn't really I like Step Brothers, but it's almost on the edge of where my comedy stops.
So what are they
Yeah.
going to make Elf 2? You know, he could be like, he could be the dad elf, and he could have a son elf, you know?
Oh, no. No. I haven't seen Elf 1. We'll leave it at that.
Now that's a guy who likes syrup.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Just dunk syrup on everything.
No
It's like one of
doubt.
those people that go to IHOP and they order like eggs, bacon, sausage, potatoes, pancakes, syrup on everything.
Yeah. Except this guy who like to put syrup on his candy.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you put syrup on your candy? Because I wouldn't put it.
I wouldn't.
I would put syrup.
I'd put it on magic mushrooms.
Oh, I have something, Flex. Did you tell Gio about our wonderful experience with Infinite Warfare?
I was
No,
just
I
going to.
heard a little
That's a
bit
good
about it.
segue. That's a good
Yeah,
segue.
yeah, okay, so-
I wanted
so-
to talk about gaming.
I didn't get around to playing the beta. I'm sorry.
Flex,
I missed you guys.
take your blood pressure pills first before we do this.
Okay, audience, this is where we actually begin talking about some video games. All right, so there you go.
We've been talking about Johnny Knoxville's dick for the last hour, but you know, we're good.
Okay.
Okay. Infinite Warfare, or as Flex calls it,
Insipid Warfare.
I hope that catches on. Hashtag Insipid Warfare.
You hear that, guys? Make that trend.
Make
So
that
anyway, we download the fucking beta. We waste all of our bandwidth downloading
Which took
the
for
beta.
fucking ever. I have, want to point out, 100 internet, or 75, whatever the fuck it is now. And it took me 6 hours to download it.
Fuck.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
So then we both finally get it downloaded, and we go in and try and get in a lobby, and spent a half an hour, 45 minutes. Never got a fucking lobby.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, the net
We gave
code-
up the first night.
Yeah,
Okay, so you gave up the first night after all this extended attempts. So
Yeah.
did you try again?
The
Yeah,
second
we
day
hooked-
we did.
we did. We hooked up on Saturday and we played, and the fucking game was unplayable.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
was
what
la-
are the
It was so
problems?
laggy. It lagged so bad I couldn't play.
Realistically, I understand it's a beta. And
Yeah.
lag aside, the spawn mechanics are the same Call of Duty spawn mechanics where I'm spawning with enemy teams. I'm getting killed instantly because I'm with enemy teams. I spawned on top of a score streak several times. Like, literally would spawn, take 2 steps, score streak kills me immediately. No chance of me ever getting out of that scenario. And overall, if someone didn't tell me it was a Call of Duty game, I would have never even thought it was Call of Duty. Like, it's more on the side of, like, Halo and Titanfall than it is any Call of Duty I've ever played before.
It just is not Call of Duty.
It's not Call of Duty.
Wow.
It's so ironic because it's the people who were a part of the beginning of Call of Duty that are making a Call of Duty that doesn't even feel like one.
The people who defined Call of Duty.
And they're not
well,
even...
they're not really the people who defined Call of Duty. They all left to make Titanfall, and the only thing left that's Infinity Ward is the name.
Yeah.
But
essentially.
You do get COD 4 remastered with it, if it works.
The only thing I'm looking forward to at this point.
I'm getting the game because I want COD 4. I want COD 4.
And that's the sad part, is that people aren't anticipating the actual game that they should be hyped for, but rather a game that they've played before that is just remastered, in hopes that it is similar, if not exactly like, to the game that they are hoping that it's going to be. Which it's not going to be. It's going to be on a different engine. It's going to feel differently. Your hit markers are going to be different.
Well,
you're going to have the same guns with the same stats, yes. But it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, well, Drifter really liked it.
I mean, I think overall, most people are going to like that, but I think it's sad that people aren't enticed to go and play the game that is coming out this year. They would rather go and play the game that they have played 1,000 times before.
Yeah. Well, I came to Call of Duty too late to get in on COD 4, and by the time I came in when
it was hacked, wasn't it?
It was hacked.
Yeah.
I bought
Same
the
with
game,
me.
but you can't really play it. I mean, the old game.
Like, with me coming in at, like, the end of Modern Warfare 2, beginning of Modern Warfare 3, I obviously didn't play COD 4, and I think I just want that feeling of being able to go back and have my feet back on the ground and play an actual fucking Call of Duty, not Advanced Warfare, laser gun, pew pew pew, fuck you, I have boosters. Like, I kind of understood Black Ops 3, I kind of understood Advanced Warfare, but we have to have these years where we get a cycle of video game that isn't fucking space Call of Duty.
I know.
It's not fun anymore.
Really, we got Halo and we got Destiny. We don't need
every single shooter is that way. That's why Overwatch is doing so well, because it's different from every other FPS right now.
Yeah, it's got that.
It's completely different. And
well, one thing that was weird, I haven't played the game, but in watching people play it, it's like when you shoot somebody, they don't fall down, they float up. Is that every map?
in Infinite Warfare?
Yeah.
Certain maps. That map is on the space station, so there's no gravity, so when you shoot them, the body just floats because there's nothing keeping the body down.
I drank like 3 cans of Kickstarts tonight. Sorry, I'm back.
Well, I'm not even the slightest bit excited for it. Not even a tiny bit. I don't know if I will ever launch Insipid Warfare. I don't even know.
They've killed the most biggest fanboy of all, the Yam Man.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'm used to be so excited for playing Call of Duties, and it's like Black Ops 3. I was like, yes, we're finally getting back to a Black Ops, where like my hardcore days really, really began was in Black Ops 2, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then I played Black Ops 3, and I'm like, I'm not impressed. This is literally shit. I'm not playing this game.
Well, when they started having these super abilities that charge up, and like now you have a one-hit kill weapon that's like, that can't really be countered. It's like randomly. It's just bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
It's bullshit, and at the same time, it's like there's so many things in the game that they're never going to change. Like Spawn, they're never going to get Spawn worked out. It's just, I've had hope every single Call of Duty that it'll get better, and it never gets better. And it's something like, it's really discouraging for me to come on and play a game, and even in like a warm-up game where I'm like being really, really good about it, where I'm like, oh, I'm going to probably die a lot because this is a warm-up game, and I spawn, take a couple steps, instantly die. Because someone knows that I'm spawning right there at that point in time, and they kill me because they're right there.
Have you ever played Halo CE?
No.
People have a sniper aimed at the point where your head is going to spawn in at, and you'll spawn an insta-die because the guy's already aiming at where your head's going to be because he knows.
It's not quite that bad, but it's fairly close to that.
It's because they've never changed the mechanics of the engine, I don't think, since forever.
And it's like, they got really, really microtransaction heavy. Like, I didn't mind it in Black Ops 2 when you're buying camos. Keep it completely cosmetic, like, $4. I buy this, it's mine.
Camos, okay. Camos are fine.
But I had to buy these boxes to get a chance at getting a camo that I don't already have that I want. I don't...
Now you're gambling.
Which, I mean, gambling can be fun. Have I done it? I've bought plenty of boxes on Call of Duty and on Overwatch and all these things, but it's like I don't feel like I should be forced to do that to get something that I want. But that sounds, I guess, bad in a sense, too.
Well, if you want the camo, buy the camo. If you don't want the camo, don't buy the camo. But don't, like...
Black Ops 2 was perfectly fine. It was like $2.99 or $4.99 for a camo. You buy it, it's yours.
You know,
done.
If you want a wolf instead of a dog, fine, buy it.
If you want Snoop Dogg to talk about weed while you're playing, fine.
Buy it. But now it's like, you buy these boxes that has a chance of giving you a duplicate, a chance of giving you something you don't want, and nothing.
And when it's like guns that are overpowered, that's extra bullshit.
Like Advanced Warfare, perfect example. I did not get my, my Obsidian
Steed?
Obsidian Steed, thank you. I didn't get my Obsidian Steed until I got to Prestige, 16 or 17, when you could unlock it.
Right.
By prestiging.
And that was only later that they added that.
Exactly. Fucking Jared opens up 2 boxes and gets it. Two fucking boxes. Never let me live that down. And I'm like, I literally had to earn the best gun in the game, and the fucking game handed it to you on a silver platter because you were a new player. Fuck this.
Well, I don't think there should be like special best guns in the game. It should like, okay, here's the guns. And it's like when you get to this level, you unlock that gun. It's like then when you prestige, you start all over again. It's like, okay, if you want your, if you want your whatever, you just like, everybody gets it. Everybody gets it.
Right.
My whole thing is like when the microtransactions were there, we all got kind of used to that idea. Cool, whatever, we can buy our camos. Then they introduced the boxes that could give you cosmetics things, which was like, okay, gambling for cosmetics, I can kind of deal with that. And then they started adding guns.
Gun variants.
They were designed specifically to be in those boxes with a very low chance.
Right.
Well, I'm going to come off as a prude here, but I don't like the idea that they're incorporating gambling into fucking video games that kids are playing, even though they're supposed to be mature. I know. But
how many
still,
of those
man,
people are charging mom and dad's credit card and not giving a fuck?
I hear you.
I know when I played MapleStory, it was super microtransaction heavy, and people used to steal their fucking parents' credit card all the time, and then they would ban their accounts because it would be a fraudulent charge. And it's like Call of Duty, obviously, is not going to do that. Microsoft doesn't give that many fucks about the $20 you decided to charge, but still, man, come on.
Well, you know what is like funny is like whatever supply drop opening videos got to be like a huge thing.
Well, yeah, because YouTubers were making more revenue off of the video than they were spending the $200 to open up the boxes.
Yeah, I'm going to open up $200 of boxes, and I'm going to get 200,000 views.
Yep. Like Ali A, I'm sure he made bank off of that.
And he probably didn't have to pay for his boxes. He probably got them free.
No, surprisingly, like, a lot of those people actually do have to pay for their boxes.
T-Martin and Ali A have to pay? Nah,
I would put money on it.
Yep. I'm sure that that Activision says here's 500 boxes. Open them up. Like it promotes it.
I think that if that is a thing, they obviously would have to say something. So I don't know how that works.
They'd have to say they were sucking Activision's dick.
Yeah, there would be something within the description because a lot of people got hit for that on YouTube. a couple months ago, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they banned a bunch of people.
Well, you know, the CSGO gambling sites. You know,
I
T-Mart
actually
and LEA were involved in that, and they were totally bullshitting, you know, their viewers.
I've been subscribed to T-Mart since Modern Warfare 3, and I actually unsubscribed to him for that.
Yeah.
It was kind of a dark moment, but it's like you lied to all your fans, and then you lied to all your fans again, and you've now gotten to the point where
Did you see his apology video? He pulled
Oh,
the
God.
off.
And the car was in the back, and the view of the fucking... Oh, God.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
an
his
idiot.
Puppy, and
It's like, whatever his dog's name is. It's like,
Cooper.
This is so hard. Oh, Cooper, this is going to be so hard to tell the people.
that literally, that video did it for me, and I'm like, I can't.
Can't
I'm
stomach
done.
the shit anymore, man.
Nope.
Yeah, he had his grab the pussy moment.
Yep.
He had his trump card, if you would.
All right, well, let's talk about a game that you guys haven't played, but I've been playing the shit out of, Battlefield 1.
Fuck.
Battlefield 1. Everybody's saying it's good.
It's been pretty good. There's been some lag and stuff on the servers a little bit, but it's been pretty good overall. But what I'm really liking is the bayonet.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I like the bayonet better than the chainsaw in Gears of War.
Wow.
The
So
bayonet is fun. There are so many animations with the bayonet, man. In the back, and then you step on their back when you peel them off the knife, man. In the side, in the neck, in the head. Oh, it's fantastic.
Wow. So
But no, the game's pretty good.
Are a lot of people running around bayoneting folks?
No, just Flex is getting crazy with it.
Just running around completely melee.
I do all the time, man. I just constantly I'm running looking for people to melee.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. One of the things I like least about COD is like the fucking panic knife shit.
Well,
Yep.
there's no panic knife in Infinite Warfare. I found that out the hard way. Just so you know.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, there's no. It's
You just
the
punch him in the face.
elbow to the face thing.
that kills
Yeah, I came around a corner and I obviously have the Elite controller, so I like instant panic knife just out of pure reflex. And he's like, "Ha!" And the guy turned around and shotgunned me and killed me. And I'm like,
Fuck this game.
"Fuck."
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one fanboy that they lost. Good old Mango.
I mean, Mango's been checked out of Activision for a long time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was the smart one.
Mango dropping COD. That's like,
Yep.
oh my God.
I mean,
Still can't believe it.
he's fairly balls deep in what now?
The Division.
The Division
He loves,
still?
loves
The
the
Division still. He keeps
God damn.
seeing like he's liking videos and they're all Division videos.
I didn't even realize the Division was still a thing. Like, I tried it, wasn't my thing.
So did I. I didn't really like it that much. I kind of did it. I did
Each
it
their
for
own.
like 2 weeks, and I got bored.
It was
Yeah.
kind of like a Destiny type thing for me. I was like, I don't want to have to
too.
do this all the time, every day.
Me too.
No.
Yeah. Well, I got my fill of Destiny pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Well,
Yeah.
not everybody, because there's
No, I mean, of this group, we all
This
got
group,
our
yeah.
fill of it really quick.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a popular game. They just came out with a new expansion that is having really good reviews, and I mean, they're doing good.
If it's your thing, it's a cool game. I'm not putting it down, man.
Yeah,
mean,
it's definitely one of those games like that's something you have to be really interested in.
I mean, I'll be the first one to eat crow and say I said outright I didn't think it had legs. I thought it was going to bag out after a month, and it's like,
too.
fuck, man. It's
going strong, and it's definitely one of those things where it's like if you play Destiny, you don't really play anything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a lot of devotion, it's a lot of grinding, which, I mean, that's good for you if that's your thing.
Well, it's kind of like the
Yep.
the FPS of WoW, right?
Yeah, I can't say anything because I've been playing so much damn WoW.
I know. We have to have a 12-step intervention or something, get you while
This
you're
is-
sleeping and tie you up in a bag and like deprogram you.
This is the first time that I've played WoW in years that I've logged on and been like, alright, I have something to do today that's completely unique from what I did the day before, and I'm okay with it. And I'm having fun. And I really can't complain. Their last two expansions were really weak expansions, especially the one right before this one. It had really, really, really bad reviews and almost pretty much tanked the whole entire game because it was that bad.
Wow.
And then they came back with this expansion, and it's phenomenal. It feels like basically the Cataclysm is like my favorite expansion overall, and it feels like the beginning of the Cataclysm again for me.
Wow.
Which is nice.
Yeah, so I wonder how many of the viewers watching this are World of Warcraft players.
If you are, hit me up. Battle.net.
Yeah, send
Unless you're
send
Lions. If you're Lions, don't even bother.
Oh, I gotcha. So you're discriminating. Alliance lives matter.
I might have a $75 Horde hoodie over there if that says anything about how much my alliance to the Horde is.
Oh my God! Like I say, we're gonna have to deprogram you.
I'm just saying, even for someone that doesn't play World of Warcraft, go out and see the Warcraft movie, and you'll appreciate it.
So looking at my watch, I'm noticing that in 25 and a half hours, Titanfall 2 drops.
25 and a half hours, your ass is already dropped, man, or drops at 11 tonight, don't it?
No, it's Friday. Right?
I thought it was, no, it's tonight.
Is it tonight?
Like going into Friday, midnight Friday.
Oh,
midnight
going
tonight.
into Friday. Oh, well, in that case, an
An
hour and
Dropping
20
in about
minutes.
an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
there you
always
go.
like,
I'm picking it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
My GameStop
Well,
didn't do a midnight.
do you really think it's going to be worth it?
I don't know.
You didn't
Infinite
like the last
Warfare
one?
ain't, so why not?
Yeah, since
Oh.
Modern Warfare is like fucking us over.
So I just want to point out really quickly, I'm going to have so much swag. Josh just got hired in as a GameStop store manager. So
Oh, boy.
good money plus bonus plus so much swag. All the pre-order shit, all the special edition shit. Ching.
Oh, my.
You're
Oh,
a
my.
weasel.
It's like literally the ultimate gamer's job. I'm actually really jealous. But, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's kind of a dream job for a lot of
We're going
folks.
to have so much shit.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So
you,
only exclusive shit?
So you got to get a standee, you know, if you can like get those like those big placard kind of things, those cardboard stand things.
Just put them in the back.
Promo things, yeah, collect them. Just get like these big hunks of swag.
Same podcast that I was referencing earlier, they have those, but one's Trump and one's George Washington, and it sits in the background.
Okay, well, it's like we already opened this can of worms. Let's talk about George Bush. Not George Bush. Let's talk about Trump.
No, let's not, man. I've had enough of that
The
shit.
election is
Seriously, man. I mean, I don't want to talk about it.
We're not going to go down that route.
okay.
Let's just say no one
I'm-
likes toupees.
I'll just say this, man. And this is the last time I'm going to say it this election.
We're fucked.
It's like picking between two STDs, man. That's it. I'm done.
I mean, as long as they're curable. Yeah.
No, it's like
No
it's like-
herpes. No herpes.
That shit stays with you.
Yeah, no. I mean, even hepatitis can be cured nowadays, but not herpes.
Remember, boys, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Except herpes. That shit stays with you.
That's right. That's right.
Don't go to Vegas. That shit's legal there. That's how you get something.
Yeah. You know, we gotta have another Vegas tell-all with Tej.
Tej.
Yeah, he works at a casino. He works at one of the strip casinos. We've had him on a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. One time he was giving us all kinds of secrets, the celebrities that come there and like their little things and stuff.
See, I was actually thinking about trading in my medical job to go work at a casino.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, the Rivers Casino, which is a brand new, well, not brand new, but newer. It's like within the last 10 years. Casino in the middle of Pittsburgh is hiring blackjack dealers at $25 an hour.
Wow.
And you get tips, right?
Plus tips.
That's righteous bucks.
The tips might be
And
bigger than the salary.
I just want to point out that the average salary in Pittsburgh is like a livable salary, not like the average of everyone that works here, but like to get a decent house, you could live off 30, 40 grand a year combined.
Really?
We've been looking here and there at houses, and I can buy like a 4-bedroom house for $129,000 in a good neighborhood.
Wow.
In Pittsburgh.
Wow.
So it's like $25 an hour is like astronomical for most people.
Yeah, that's living large. Well, it wouldn't just be $25 an hour. If once you figure tips,
it's retarded. Yeah.
Tips are huge. I mean,
and with it being down like in the middle of Pittsburgh, you would get people from the Steelers and the Penguins and the Pirates and people from the city that have decent amount of money that are willing to spend money. So
cool.
Go for it, man.
I was looking at it. There's a 5-week course that you can take that you have to be like certified, which is blackjack.
Well, it happens very fast, and you're dealing with a lot of players. And it's like, so I can see being a blackjack dealer could be very complicated. Mm-hmm. It's like, because you're dealing with like a whole table full of people, and it's like you got to keep going fast. You can't, you can't be slow. You got to be fast.
I think that would be like a fun and exciting thing. It'd be way different. And it's good money. Yeah.
Of course, if you hang around with that many sinners, your soul is fucked.
I mean, who says I'm not corrupting them?
The devil lives at the blackjack table, baby.
I mean, I'm a personable person. I can have a lot of fun with people. I think that would be good. Good for the money, good for the people.
Well, whenever I've gone and played blackjack, it's like you always like the friendly dealer who kind of jokes around. Especially if the table's not completely full, and you got a little bit of time to sort of chat with the person.
Well, people are more likely to tip, and they're going to be more likely to stay at your table longer. So you're making the company money, and you're making yourself a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah. And they really tend to like it, because instead of tipping money, I like to give them little Bible tracts.
Fucking yamming the Bible tracts. Fly around with little MP3 players, throw them at people.
Yeah, they really seem to appreciate that.
Fucking yam juice.
Oh my goodness! I actually like playing blackjack. It's fun.
It's simple. Like I don't think I could do something, at least not right now, like poker wise or like Texas Hold'em or any of that. Like I don't think I'm advanced enough in those specific games. But something like blackjack is fairly simple.
Well, blackjack is pretty simple. I'll tell you what's really complicated is the fucking crap table. There's crap
table
4
scary.
people to run a crap table.
It's pretty intense.
Now, if you're just a guy with a stick, just scraping the dice back, that's a pretty easy job.
Gambling's a lot of fun, unless you're addicted.
I've only been to the casino one time here, and that was for Irish's birthday. And I only brought like $20 with me, and I was up like $30, kept going, ended up walking out with like $10 and was like, fuck it. I don't even care. I might
have just a little gambling addiction.
Yeah. I can see how that would be really fun.
Yeah.
It is. It's funner than hell.
Well, they give you free drinks while you're gambling, too. That's nice.
Oh, God, yes. That's fun.
Really? Well,
Vegas
and Reno.
Well, Vegas.
Yeah. Sure. Also, they got little cocktail waitresses walking around with their little jiggy jugs jumping around.
Excuse me.
Of course, Yam goes directly to that.
Well, you can't miss them. They're just like, cocktails?
Want a cocktail?
So what's your
sounds fucking great right now.
So what's your drink of choice? Jaeger shots. I'll bet your Jaeger shots.
I used to do a lot of Jaeger bombs. I like Irish car bombs. They're usually a good way to get drunk really quickly.
What's that?
You take a pint glass with Guinness, about that much Guinness in it. and then a shot glass with Bailey's and Jameson whiskey.
Ooh, that sounds
And
good.
you have to drop it into the Guinness. Now, the hint is that the Jameson is slowly curdling the milk inside the Bailey's, so it's a time bomb, essentially. So you literally have to dunk it and then chug it, like, straight back. Or you will drink curdled Bailey's.
Yeah, it's also called a cement mixer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if you don't drink it fast enough,
I've only done that one time and literally drank chunks of Bailey's. Yeah.
Well, you know, I would take that same recipe, but I would get rid of the Guinness, and I would get rid of the Baileys, and just like the Jamesons.
Jameson. I can agree with that. Agree with that.
See,
we have, what the hell are those called? The stones that are like ice cubes, but they don't water down your drink. I forget what the fuck they're called. Whiskey stones. And we will drink some pretty good whiskey every now and then, and just sit there, a little bit of cold on it.
They figured out a way to get ice that doesn't dilute your drink?
Yeah.
Nope.
They're called whiskey stones. You put them in the freezer, they get super cold, and then you just drop them in your drink, and they keep your drink cold, but they don't have anything to melt into.
Wow, so your whiskey stays nice and potent, down good to the last drop.
We have a couple of different kind, but the ones that I use mostly, they're like little bullets, like shell casings almost. And they're solid metal, and they get super, 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 super cold. And you just take 2 of them out, throw them in the cup, and they last for a couple hours.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Damn, technology
God,
is
almost
great.
makes me wish I still drank.
There's
Yeah,
actually
me
like
too.
a natural stone, which like the whiskey stone name came from. I forget what the hell kind of stone it is, but there's an all natural version to it where same thing, you put them in the freezer, they get super cold, and you put them in your drink and they last for fucking ever, and then you put them right back in the freezer when you're done.
Yeah, well, see, I solved that problem my own way. It's like,
Just don't drink.
no, that wasn't how I solved it. I would put the ice in, and I would drink it so fast the ice didn't have a chance to melt.
I saw that coming.
That's one man's technique.
But no, to answer your question, picklebacks. That's probably my favorite go-to shot.
What's that?
It's a shot glass of Jameson or whatever whiskey one. I prefer Jameson. And then a shot glass of pickle juice. And you take the shot of whiskey and then you shoot the shot of pickle juice afterwards. And not only do the electrolytes in the pickle juice help keep you hydrated so that you don't get a hangover, but the taste and I guess whatever combination of the vinegars or whatever in the pickle juice kills the burn like that.
Wow.
You get none of that like esophagus like throat burny, uncomfortable feeling. The pickle juice coats your throat. You're perfectly good.
So when you're doing tequila shots, you know, you throw back the tequila and then you bite a pickle.
Oh, instead of a lot or a lemon and then salt. Ugh.
Yeah. Bite a pickle. How about that?
Have you ever done the tequila, lemon, and then lick your finger with the salt?
Oh yeah,
Of course.
Well, I put the salt right here.
We always do like that part. But yeah, that's fucking gross.
Do a tequila and then you know.
Yeah.
Not me, said I.
Flex says yes.
Well, I would do it for show with people, but when I do my tequila, I just drink the tequila and that's it.
I'm not really a fan of tequila. Like, there's very few tequila drinks that I like, surprisingly.
I like tequila sunrise, and that's about it.
That's what I was literally about to say. It's like very, very like light tequila with like a light little bit of lime juice in it. I don't mind if it's like a good tequila, or tequila sunrises, and that's pretty much it.
So you never ate the worm?
No, fuck no. Fuck no.
No, me neither.
Nope.
That shit is revolting.
No, it's not. They're good.
No,
Those
fuck
worms
no.
are disgusting. They're so revolting. Oh my
No.
God.
This
Well, tequila.
So we're going back to Kokomo, Indiana tomorrow to visit for the weekend. And there's this really, really high upscale bar that we're going to go to. And they take the glasses, and before every drink, they take absinthe. They put it in the glass, they swish it around, and they pour a little bit, like the rest of the remainder out. And then they put the drink in there. And they have things like special bourbon that has like pecans that are candied and like candied bourbon on top of it, like all these crazy cocktails. But all of them have absinthe around the rim of everything.
Really?
Yep.
I've never had it. I've always wanted to try it, but I don't drink it anymore.
I've never had it, and I really just want to try it to say I've done it.
Is it real absinthe?
I don't think it's legal in the States, but I also don't know. Like, I know there's a form
It's
of
legal
it
now.
that is legal some places, I think.
It's legal again.
Oh, is it?
I've
Yeah.
heard it can actually harm you if you drink too much of it.
Oh,
It
yeah,
can,
I
like,
mean,
poison
if
you
you
or something.
overindulge almost anything, you could die.
No, but
Just like ouzo.
there's something in a real absinthe that's like wormwood or some crazy shit.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I don't want to find out the hard way.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they're using it in every drink, it's probably a lower, I guess, content of it. I'm not really sure.
Well, they're not going to poison your ass.
Well, and they're only swishing it in the cup and then they literally pour the remainder out into, I guess,
Oh, well, you're just getting a trace of it then.
Yeah, it's more like the flavor and like the ambiance of having it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they don't sell it by the shot at all.
Yeah, I think the official way to drink absinthe is like a sugar cube and the absinthe, and I don't know. There's like some.
You drain it through a glass funnel that's surrounded by ice into a martini type glass with a sugar cube in it.
Yeah, something like that.
That sounds awful.
Well, I've heard it tastes like some sort of floor cleaner.
If you ever want to have I think it's voted the world's worst tasting shot. It's called Malork, and it's in Chicago, and it literally tastes like kerosene. It's like one of
Sounds
those. Well, their whole thing is like the world's grossest liquor. That's what they kind of do it, and it's kind of like a gag gift. So, like at a bar, people will gag gift you with like a shot of Malork and a Natty Ice, and that'll be a special that the bars will sell. It'll be like Natty Ice and a shot of Malork for $2 or $3. So people will fuck with you and make you take the shot. It's like, oh man, I ordered you the shot. You got to take it. Oh no, I don't want that. Well, I already paid for it. You got to drink it. I'm not going to drink it. You got to drink it.
Yeah, it reminds me of those Jelly Belly beans that taste like rotten eggs or something.
Oh. They got me to drink it one time. There's a video somewhere on someone's phone of me drinking it, and fuck that.
So it's pretty gnarly.
It literally tastes like kerosene. Like, you know how, like, you'll get, like, the fumes from kerosene when, like, you're filling up a container? It tastes like that, but in liquid form, and then, like, someone took an ashtray and dumped it in there and swished it around a little bit. Like, it's gnarly as fuck.
Well, if somebody had a drinking problem, you say, well, you can drink all you want, but that's the only thing you can drink. So they might be able to get off of it. Can you imagine getting a full-on drunk on that shit?
Oh, God.
No.
I don't even know what its alcohol content is, but I don't want to know. I really don't. Like, the shit is so disgusting. I don't even know where it comes from, but it's horrible.
Damn. Flex, all this talk about alcohol is like, it's kind of making me want to have a drink. How about you?
Nah, if you'd been through what I've been through, you wouldn't say that.
No.
Yeah, been since 2005 for me.
Longer than that for me. Long time.
Longer. Okay. Way to go. Let's see. Pull it down a little bit.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Malicious, malign,
Most
malort.
beloved and disgusting liqueur.
Yum.
Oh, boy.
Yep. It's awful.
Well, it probably goes great with raw oysters.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That.
Well, we've digressed into raw oysters, and it must be.
Yeah. So
But I want to say something before we shove off.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
we all lost a good friend today. All us gamers and sub-oneers, and it was our good friend Jeff Bennett, Rye Billy Boy, passed away yesterday. And I just want to say that, we're going to miss him, and hope, that his family's okay, and they'll be in our thoughts.
Yeah. He's like, okay, he's the oldest gamer that I know. I mean, he was 68 back like around 2011 or 2012, so he's definitely was in his 70s.
Jesus.
And he was
And he was
a
I mean,
gamer.
that's badass.
He was still
that
playing,
that's
man.
At that age.
He's still
every
playing.
day.
He's still playing every day, and he's an Englishman, and good guy. I really liked him. I liked playing with him. He was a very funny dude, and he's been on our show a couple of times.
Yep.
What episode was that? That it was like
18. 18 or 28, one of the two. I reposted it.
I think it was episode 28.
Yep.
So if you guys want to see what we're talking about, he's a good guy, and he's gonna be
Not hard to
missed.
find.
BPU
So-
F28.
So that means all of us old timers, we all just moved up one notch.
All right. Now,
All right. If you're still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 225. Congratulations. Now get a life and get out of your basement.
Get out your mom's basement, guys.
So I have been your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I've been your co-host, Flex.
And once again, we would like to thank...
This is
The-
my fourth time.
You've been on... Who
OG.
knows this?
Oh,
friend of
gee.
the show.
We
tried
would like to
group.
thank the lovely and dangerous Mandeh Button. Yeah! Okay. So this part never gets old. Never.
Never. What?
That
DX
was a
Racer.
good one.
Woo.
That was a good one.
That's a patented bulletproof move. Anyone who ever tries doing that, we're suing their ass.
That's right.
Might as well copyright it now.
We'll sue you.
We sue you, motherfucker.
Mofo.
All right.
He's
All
lost.
right.
Or-
There's only one goddamn thing left to do. Take us out, Mr. Flex.
Bye, everybody.